Robert Allen, a native of Houma, was born on June 7, 1969. Robert was the youngest of 9 children born to Albert and Jeanette Allen and attended elementary, middle, and junior high school in East Houma. He moved on to South Terrebonne High School, where he graduated in 1987. While at South Terrebonne, he participated as a member of 3 Gator District champion basketball teams, but always had an interest in boxing as he sparred in local boxing clubs in his youth. Robert moved to Los Angeles area in search of better living conditions in 1988. He struggled to find work and at one point was living in his car while spending time in Tent City, which is an organized homeless community in Los Angeles. Things didn't start to look up for Robert until he decided to join the U.S. Marine Corps at the age of 19, serving from 1988 to 1992. His boxing ability began to shine while in the Corps. He rose through the ranks in the ring and went on to become a member of the All-Marine boxing team at Camp Lejeune in North Carolina. Standing at 5'9", Allen quickly moved through the amateur ranks, becoming the Armed Forces Junior Middleweight Champion in 1992. Later in that same year, Robert went on to become the United States Amateur Light Middleweight Champion. He won the U.S. national title by knocking out 6 straight opponents in the 156-pound division. He had a streak of over 10 straight knockouts at one point, with only one fighter making it to the 3rd round against him. After missing out on a spot in the 1992 U.S. Olympic boxing team due to a loss to Raul Marquez in trials, Robert decided to turn professional in early 1993. Robert soon became known by the nickname Armed and Dangerous, due to his ability to stay calm during matches, along with the tenacity of a southpaw fighting stance. Although being right-handed, which led to both hands packing a mighty punch, this was evidenced by his 27 career knockouts. His first professional win came on July 23, 1993, when he defeated American David Pearson by TKO in Chicago. After running his record to 12-1, with notable wins over contenders Carlos Christie of the UK in London, Venezuelan Orlando Arcozo in Miami, and Englishman Darren Darrington in Bristol, England. Robert won his first title bout when he defeated American Raul Nunez in a bout held in London for the vacant World Boxing Council belt on March 30th of 1995. In November of that same year, he defeated American Warren Williams in Bay St. Louis for the United States Boxing Association middleweight title. With a record of 16-1, he retained his WBC International Middleweight title by defeating Tumar Alas-Kalados of Russia in London. In January of 1998, he won the North American Boxing Association title against Jamaican Byron Lloyd in Tampa, which set up the first of 3 world middleweight titles against boxing great Bernard Hopkins.
We're going after Bernard because we want Bernard. He's one of the most wanted men on planet Earth. And we're after him. You know what I mean? So Robert Allen is going to be the true champion. He's going to knock out Bernard Hopkins. And I'm looking forward to it with great anticipation.
All right. Congratulations to you, Robert. All right.
The first of the 3 bouts in August of that same year ended in a no contest when Hopkins was injured as he was inadvertently pushed out of the ring by referee Mills Lane when he was breaking a clinch. Robert then turned right around and captured the vacant International Boxing Federation middleweight title against Abdullah Ramadan of Sudan in the Georgia Dome in September of that year.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have the time of 2 minutes 46 seconds in round number 1. A referee in charge, Jim Korb, stops the contest. The winner by way of technical knockout and the new interim IBF middleweight champion of the world, Robert Armed and Dangerous Allen. I'm now joined by Robert Allen, Don King, and the whole entourage. Robert, that was pretty quick work. I guess you didn't want to work too long for the hometown fans, huh?
Well, we're in here to take care of business, you know. One for if I'm a better guy, I'm going to take him out, you know, do my thing.
This is the first time you got Ramadan in trouble here. Tell us about it.
Well, you know, just picking shots, you know what I'm saying? Do a lot of counter punching, make mistakes, and drop the stuff on him. That's all I was doing. Making him commit, putting the stuff on him, you know what I'm saying?
Uh-huh. How about fighting here at home? A thrill for you to have 40,000 fans in here?
No doubt. I mean, it makes a difference, you know, 40,000 fans, Atlanta, Georgia, my hometown, home of Louisiana, though. But I live here in ATL. It's pretty nice, 40,000. But Evander going to represent pretty well tonight, so.
That fight was featured on Showtime and set up the second of 3 bouts with Hopkins, in which Robert was defeated by TKO in the 7th round, February of 1999.
And here he is, the challenger, Robert Allen, the #1 contender, former USBA middleweight champ, Armed Forces junior middleweight champion, tried out for the '92 U.S. Olympic team, lost by decision to Raul Marquez. Seen him a couple of times now. He looks impressive. As you'll see, heavily muscled, a southpaw, but a natural righty, so he's got power in both hands. But difficult to get a true read on this guy.
Both agree on one thing. Allen is a better athlete. Remember in our interview when we were talking yesterday, Hopkins said quite simply, he's a better athlete in everything he does. He's better than me in everything he does, except he's not as good a boxer as I am. So I think both men respect each other in spite of this bad blood. I don't think there's any intimidation when you fought each other like this once before. It's going to get dirty? It might. It's going to get tough? It will. Say now, let's look at it for the third time to give a complete benefit of the doubt for the referee stopping it. He was not getting hit in return, and what happened to Allen was everything had stopped working on him, and all he was doing was receiving like a heavy bag. That's when you get in trouble in boxing. That's when you should stop the fight.
My personal opinion is he stopped it just a shade too quick, though. I think that Hopkins was doing the damage, but Allen still offered up some offense, threw a few shots, was covering, did not wobble. I don't think enough damage was sustained to call it a clean stoppage in a world championship fight. I got to say that.
That was a very tough round. Did you feel that it should have been stopped?
No,
Let him answer.
I was wobbling a little, but I was still punching. I started punching. I started looking. I wasn't decapitated or, incompetent or punching.
Academy Award. I didn't know what you were hurt because of a low blow or you were unconscious. What was happening to you?
I mean, he been a man. You ever been hitting a
Oh, yeah.
It's like...
By 2 wives.
Yeah, I mean, I hit low. I ain't been hit low. I don't think I've ever been hit low, but...
Well, that was 3 times, though. Wasn't it 3 times in one round? You were...
I don't know what he was doing. I see it white when he hit me. You know what I'm saying?
Well...
In October of 2001, Robert regained the NABF and USBA middleweight titles with a win over American Marlon Hayes in Los Angeles. With a record of 36 wins and 4 losses, he had his final bout for combined WBA, WBC, and IBF titles with Hopkins in 2004 at the MGM Grand in Las Vegas.
Tail of the tape now for Bernard Hopkins, the undisputed middleweight champion of the world, defending against Robert Allen for a 3rd time. 1 no contest and 1 victory for Hopkins in their first 2 fights. Now here's a good look at former Marine Robert Allen. He hitchhiked west 2 days after graduating from high school in Houma, Louisiana. It could have been a one-way trip to oblivion. He wound up living homeless on the streets of Los Angeles, Larry, but what a story of redemption from there.
Yeah, he was discovered by a couple among a lot of congenital homeless and rescued, and then he wound up joining the Marines, where he was a machine gunner and a boxer.
Since the second fight with Hopkins, he has won 13 consecutive assignments, Roy Jones. Not high profile. A couple of them were walkout bouts, but nevertheless, 13 straight wins.
He lost the bout by decision after 12 rounds. Robert went on to win his final 3 professional fights. The last came on May 18th of 2007 when he defeated Mexican Moise Martinez in Georgia. His final tally in the ring was 45 professional fights, 39 wins and 5 losses. 27 of the wins were knockout, 12 by decision, and 1 no contest. His career titles include the United States Armed Forces Junior Middleweight Champion, the United States Lightweight Amateur Champion, the WBC International Middleweight Champion, the USBA Middleweight Champion, the NABA Middleweight Champion, the NABF Middleweight Champion, and the IBF Middleweight Champion. Robert found a way to stay close to the sport by going on to train boxers at the Paul Murphy Boxing Club in Atlanta after retiring from the ring. The father of 4 still resides in the Atlanta area. I knew Robert when he went to South Terrebonne High School. Played 3 years of basketball at South Terrebonne, was about 5'9", had to wait his turn to get in the games because his sophomore year and junior year, he was behind 2 or 3 great point guards. His senior year, Robert became a starter on the team. He was always known for his aggressive defensive intensity, and he was also known for his hustle and playing. Again, congratulations, Robert Allen, for being chosen as a Hall of Famer.